Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? This is your Coach Renz, and today what I want to do is give you a PSA on getting a check. You know, today I have seen so many advertisements on Facebook and other medias where they're talking about get this check, start this company, do little work, do no work, sitting at home, driving that car, get the big house, all these different things for you to do literally nothing or invest literally nothing. But let me tell you something, in order for you to get a check, you got to invest something. You got to invest a lot. Now, I'm going to freely admit that most MLMs, most people don't make money. I made a little bit of money when I did 2 of them, but most people don't make any money. Most people end up in debt, greater debt than what they started in. And if they actually looked at their account, they'll see that they spent more money trying to build the business than they actually made in the business. And really, it's not even a business because you don't own it. Can you start it up, shut it down anytime you want to? No, you can't. Somebody else owns it. You don't own the product, you don't own the service. But let me show you something different. Let me show you something that came into, as they like to say in a lot of those videos, right, of millionaire mindset type videos, and they'll have that $1 million little logo thing on there, and they'll say, hey, I got a check today, right? And they'll say, you can get a check just like this today. But I got a check today. But why did I get a check? I got a check because I provide a service. I provide a fundraising opportunity for different schools, churches, and different sports organizations. And they went out and did the fundraiser, did the work, raised the money, and then they sent me my check, okay, for my company. And because as you see on the check, it says Uncle Ren's Popcorn on the check. Why? Because it's a company. It's a real company that you start. That's a brick and mortar. So many businesses are telling you don't have a brick and mortar. Why have all the expenses? Because you need a place to make your product. Many of you have opportunities sitting right before you, whether it's a brick and mortar or it's a service business. But the problem is you're working in fear and you're too afraid. The reason why you're so susceptible to different scams and schemes and pyramid dreams is because you are susceptible to the easy. You want the easy. You're scared of the risk. You're scared of going out there and taking an opportunity. You're scared of your own talents and your own ability. And that's what's holding you back. That's what's keeping you from actually starting a business. Is it easy? Hell no, it's not easy. Starting a business isn't easy, and it wasn't meant to be easy. If it was, then everybody would do it and everybody would be successful. But guess what? It's hard work. Yeah, you got to put in 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years before you actually start making some good money. You may have to, it may take you 3, 4 years to replace your income. It may be that you have to work your business every day. And if it is, then so what? Because I personally would rather work 80 hours a week for myself than work 40 hours for somebody else. But it's within you to do the same. But instead, you're going to go in for the dream, for the lie, for the thing that they keep on telling you and propping you up, telling you that you can work this part-time. Now, I'm not going to lie. I know a few people, very few people, who have replaced their income with MLMs. Very few. And even few who became financially independent, very few. And even more of the rarity, I know 3 that became wealthy off of it. Now, if you're out there and you're grinding on one of those and you're grinding and it's working for you, I have no cause, no problem, because you understand that it's a sales game of getting more people to join in. It's not about the product, it's about getting more people to join in. And I get that. And if you have the ability and the talent to do that, then go forth, young man and woman, go forth. But if that's not your bag, if that's not your ability, if that's not your talent, then you need to look around yourself and see what talents you do have, what abilities you do have, see what birds in the hand you do have, and then go out there and make that money, because today is an election day. And guess what? On this election day, you think that Hillary or Donald is going to come in and save you and help you. You think that your local congressman or senator is going to come in and help you and save you. You think that your state legislature, your mayor, your governor is going to come in and save you. Do you think that an amendment to do this or that for the schools or the roadways is going to come in and save you? No. The only thing that's going to come in and save you is you. If you don't decide that you're going to work your talents to become the person that you desire to be, then nothing is going to happen. And then you will see that you'll maintain the same personality and the same lifestyle that you've always had, running around in a circle on a hamster wheel, trying to figure out why you're not moving forward. Is because that wheel just keeps on spinning because you keep being the same person. So you got talents and you have abilities. But in order for those talents and abilities to flourish, then you have to act. You have to be a positive movement in that. You have to take that potential energy and turn it into kinetic energy and move it forward. You have to be the male energy of the plan and then the female energy of the action to go out there and get it done. And most of y'all may not have understood that, but that's okay. Just understand that you have to be the cause to the effect that you desire. And if you're the cause to the effect that you desire, then you plan it and then you put action behind it, then it will be. But you got to do it. Stop waiting on somebody else. Stop looking for somebody to show you a check that you know you're probably not going to get. They're getting that check because they want you to join in. But now if you got a product, if you got a service that you can sell, then go forth, young man, go forth, young woman. Make those sales, do that business. But understand that you gotta put a lot in. You gotta sow before you reap. You gotta plant, then go through the summer, and then reap your harvest in the fall. It doesn't come easy, and it doesn't come often. But when you have an opportunity, you need to go get it. And if that's not for you, then go get a job and be happy at that job. Be the best at that job. Grow as much as you want to grow at that job. There's no shame in having a job. Everybody has been sold this bill of goods that everybody must become an entrepreneur. No, you don't. You can be a great employee. You can be a great number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, 10 in a business and still do just as well as somebody who's out here with their own small business. But guess what? If you are the employee, then when you go home at night, you don't have to worry about the work. You don't have to worry about the decisions. You go home with an easy mind. So if that's for you, then that's for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. So take pride in having your job as well, and don't let anybody talk you down off of it or make you feel bad about it or try to put you to any level of shame. Because I'd rather somebody have a job and be happy and live a life that they desire than to go out and be an entrepreneur where they don't like it, they hate it, and then they're suffering simply because they're trying to fulfill what other people believe they should be. No, you got to be you. So on this election day, you go get your check. You go make your check. You go create your check. Whether it's through entrepreneurship, whether it's through a side hustle, or whether it's through an employment, you do what you do that makes you happy. Y'all have a great day. And remember, this election doesn't make my life. It doesn't make your life. What makes your life is your decisions. Your decision to be great, because your greatness is non-negotiable, and so is mine.